Making money has never been this easy. Let me briefly take you back to 2020 when the world got struck by the almighty coronavirus. Lots of people lost their jobs, many got depressed, many lost their lives, and so many negative experiences were recorded. In all of this, here's the bitter truth. While all this were happening, lots of persons secretly and openly made records of hitting the highest financial milestones of their lives. I'm sure you must have heard about the story of the company called Zoom. You can go do your research about them and how much they made in 2020 alone. I've been able to discover one of the secrets to their wealth. Keep watching this video to know what this secret is. Let me introduce you to Usman, who lives in Gwarimpa area of Abuja, Nigeria. Usman is a married man who also lost his job in 2020 and had about 500,000 naira in his savings account and a pregnant wife who was to be due in less than 2 months. Like every regular person, Usman became so worried and started looking for ways to multiply his savings before his wife gives birth. Painfully enough, Usman got involved in a scam deal he saw online where he was asked to invest his money and get 20% returns weekly. The company claimed to use the money to trade forex and stocks for her investors without the investors having to do anything at all. In less than a month, Usman lost 65% of his savings to these people and was left with about 100,000 naira. He did all he could to get a job, but to no avail. While in the search, he discovered a training online where he was introduced to the Zoom secret called the leverage business model. He decided to risk part of his leftover savings in this system and also decided to take care of the business by himself without having to give his money to anybody to trade for him. Fast forward to November 2021, Usman was able to make himself, his wife and his 10-month-old baby comfortable. He moved into a better apartment, got a better car and continued with the same business. Zoom simply leverages on the activities of people around the world to make money, and that's one of their major secrets. Does this mean you'll have to work with Zoom in order to make money? Not necessarily. I want to congratulate you for staying with me till this part. I'm about to introduce you to the same system Usman has been leveraging on. To get the best out of this, make sure you don't have any distractions around you and ensure to watch till the end. Alright, thank you so much for staying with me till now. Like I told you earlier, I'm going to be introducing you to the system called FORSAGE. FORSAGE on BUSD, which is the Binance United States dollars. Now, like I explained earlier, we have two different types of coins in the cryptocurrency space. We have the stable coins and we have the volatile coins. BUSD is an example of a stable coin which is equivalent to the US dollars. Now, this system called FORSAGE has been built on the blockchain network utilizing the smart contract system. Now, what are you supposed to do on this system? It is simply a system that does what? That pays you for your activities as a network marketer. Most people will hear this now and they will feel discouraged, they will feel like going or leaving or ending these videos. Well, for those who are going to continue, because I'm not here to convince you about network marketing or any other thing, I am sticking to what people or what is working presently. If you have been following Robert Kiyosaki, he once said something and he was like, if he had the opportunity to start again from the scratch without having anything at all, he would start with network marketing. And lots of other big people or lots of other reputable people in the business industries also endorse this system. Now, the question is, how exactly do you make money from the network marketing space? And what exactly do you need to do to make this money? All you need is to do what? Get involved with a platform or a system that is going to reward you for your efforts as a network marketer. Alright, yeah, so in rewarding you for your effort as a network marketer, you are getting 100% control of what happens in your business, and this system is 100% decentralized. So this time around, you're not waiting for somebody to tell you when it's time for you to withdraw your money. You're not waiting for somebody to tell you when it's time for you to introduce somebody and all of those things. No. Like I explained earlier, it is a smart contract. So the business virtually is now owned by you. Do unto your business whatever it is you want to see as a result for your business. This system pays you over 100% returns, and I'm going to be showing you that. Now, this system actually is divided into 4 different aspects, and those aspects are: we have the X3, we have the X4, and we have the triple X, and we also have the X Gold. Now let us start with the X3. What happens on the X3 platform? FORSAGE on X3 simply explains to you that all the partners in your slot, remember I told you this business is basically built on the effort of individuals who are in the system. I would choose to also call it a crowdfunding system that pays you for your effort as what a good network marketer. So on your X3 leg now, you are focusing mainly on earning from everybody you introduce into the business. You are earning from everybody you introduce into this business. Now, for the sake of this particular video, I will be introducing you just to the two platforms on FORSAGE. We have X3 and X4. Why am I choosing just those two instead of explaining everything? Basically because from X4 to X Gold, it is the same thing that happens there. It's just that the other ones are broader. So we are going to just be focusing on X3 and X4. Now, what happens on X3? Like I said earlier, X3 pays you strictly for those people you are telling about the business. You are getting 100% returns on everybody you tell into the business. So if you can check my screen very well, you would see that you have an upline, you have yourself, and then you have about 3 circles underneath you. These 3 circles stands for people you are bringing into the business. The first circle now means the first person you've introduced to the business. The second does what? Means the second person you've introduced, and the third means the third person. This is for one circle. For one circle on these particular levels. I'm going to show you the levels and how they are explained subsequently, but let us just focus on this for now. Now, this first circle, you can see like a wallet sign there. It means any money that comes into here, that's anybody that comes here, any amount he uses to start here, the money is automatically paid into your wallet without the interference of anybody. Your wallet is just like your banking application where your coins are saved. So this first person pays you automatically into your wallet, the second one pays you automatically into your wallet again, and this third one now, the money is supposed to go to your wallet, but it is used as what we call a reinvestment, an automatic reinvestment. Remember, this is a smart contract, so everything is done automatically. So the money here now goes directly to your upline or to whoever it is that has been in the business before you, and what happens is opens this slot again for you to earn again continuously. So even if you have a million people that are joining you on this level, what happens? You are earning continuously from them. Now we are going straight to X4. On X4, what happens there? Similar to what happens on X3, but this time around it is broader. It is not just focusing on the efforts of people who you are introducing, it is focusing on the effort of every active member of your team. Now, that is the main reason why you need to be signing up with a team that is very, very active. Why? Because this X4 is seen as like your retirement plan. It is paying you based on the effort of everybody who is in the business. It is paying you based on what we call spillovers, overflows, and then from your direct partners. Now, how does that work? Underneath here, unlike you have on X3 where you have 3 slots, you have about 6 slots underneath you. You have 2 on the first line and 4 below. These first 2 up here, any amount that comes into here goes as a spillover to someone else who is in the business and is active. Then the first 3 circles you can see here, the money goes into your wallet automatically. The last one does what? Helps you reinvest. No matter how I try to explain this to you here, you won't understand it as much as when you are registered in the business. I am just here to introduce you to a system that is going to reward you for being an active member of a good network marketing platform. And I'm not here to convince you or sugarcoat anything to you. I am just here to tell you what has been working for people and will definitely still work for you. Now let's go straight to explain how the levels look like. Let's look at X3 for instance. You have levels 1 to 12 on X3. On each of these levels, you can see some figures there. Those stand for the amount of money you earn on each level. And now this amount of money is what you use to activate each level. It's just a one-time payment and you are not resubscribing or paying it again. The system does every other thing for you automatically. So remember the explanation I gave where you have your first person on the first circle, the second circle, and then the third circle. The first person does what? Goes to you automatically. The second person goes to you. The third one does what? opens the slot again for you to earn. What happens on level 1 is the same thing that happens for you on level 12. Now you can do your calculation. Imagine you having somebody on, say, level 11 coming in with $5,000 US. The first 5,000 goes to you, making you've recovered how much you used to open that slot. The second 5,000 goes to you, you've made what? 10,000. The third one that's supposed to give you 15,000 now opens the slot for you again to continue earning endlessly. And that's what happens in all of these levels. Now let's go to X4. Similar to X3, but this time around, like I explained earlier, the first 2 circles up here goes as a spillover to someone that is active in the business, while these first 3 circles goes to your wallet, and the last one reopens the slot for you again to continue earning. And you can see the amounts are similar to what you have on X3. If you want to build this business and make good money, I would advise you focus on your X3 first. Let's take it step by step. Build your X3 as much as possible. Then the money you are making from X3, you can now use it and start building your X4. That way you will find out that you are making lots and lots of money in no distant time. Now let us see testimonies of people who have been getting returns. This particular person now, he got, this is like an alert, a notifier. It goes directly to Telegram, which is linked up to your account once you register. So you can see this person, he got $77 just into his wallet. The next testimony we can see here also, he has made lots and lots of incomes. If you can zoom this clearly, you will see the amount of money he has made endlessly into his wallet, and that is how it continues also till the end. Now the question would be, how do you get started? The question would be, how do you get started? Seeing all of these testimonies, you definitely want to take advantage of this system now. To get started, you have some applications you need to download on your phone. They are called your wallets. But if you are using an Android phone, you need to download a Trust Wallet application. That wallet would be funded, and then whoever told you about this video would guide you on how to fund it and then how to register, because you need a special link to register. That link should come from whoever it is that have introduced you to this video. Now, if you are using an iPhone, you need a Token Pocket wallet, which you are going to be using to do what? To fund your wallet and then access this particular platform. Once that is done, whoever told you about this system would guide you on how to get started. Now the question is, how much do you need to get started? This depends on you. It depends solely on you. If you can remember the explanation I gave on X3 and X4, the first level just cost $5, and then the next levels are ×2 of the previous levels. So you could say you want to start from level 1 to level 6 on X3, which is a very perfect start. If I'm to advise you, I'll advise you start with level 1 to 6 on X3 at least. But if you can't afford up to that, at least try to start from level 1 to 3, and then the more you build your business, what happens? The more you continue to grow your business, and that way you'll be able to do what? To make as much money as you can in no distant time. That being said, for you to get started, just go back to whoever told you about this video. Go back to the person. I'm very sure you want to have the same Usman story you saw at the beginning of this video. Go back to that person. Take advantage of this system right now. You don't need to understand everything before you get started. You do not need to understand everything before you get started. Take advantage of it right now and then begin to learn from the system. We will see you in the next video. Go back to whoever told you about this video and ask for the link. But if you don't have anybody, if you stumbled on this just on YouTube, you could check on the description below for more information. Thank you.